This is called Sanctuary Spell Rosewater Rite. You will need 3 simple ingredients. You will need moon water, some rose petals, and a pink candle. The rose signifies beauty, love for yourself and others, blossoming, budding, the earth, your heart, and peace. The candle stands for the yellow flame of the east, which is unity, harmony, focus, higher intention, and the light of the soul. Water is for cleansing, free-flowing. It affects emotions and stands for the west. This spell can be done alone or in a group where you would pass the bowl around. So this is a very, very simple spell. So what you will want to do is also get a bowl. And how cool is this? I got this rose quartz bowl from my father-in-law. So this is going to be the first time I'm using it for a spell. So what you would do is you're going to add your moon water to your bowl. You will light your pink candle. You will add your rose petals. You only need a few. And you will stir it with your left index finger in a clockwise position. While repeating the following. I give myself life and health, refreshing water for my spirit. I give myself time to rest and space to grow. I am love. My heart is as big as the world. I am peace of mind. So it is spoken, so it shall be. If you're doing this alone, you would just repeat that phrase while stirring clockwise. If you're doing it with a group of people, you would stir it 3 times clockwise while repeating the phrase and pass the bowl to the person to your left until everyone has gone around the circle and has completed it. And that's it. It's very simple, and you don't need a lot of fancy things. You don't need this fancy type of bowl either. Even a plastic bowl would do, but I highly recommend against plastic stuff. But glass bowl, plastic bowl, you know, ceramic, whatever you have available to you. That's it. I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and take care. Hey guys, so that spell we just did came from this book, 5-Minute Magic for the Modern Wiccans. It's a pretty good book. There's lots of things in here. I know recently a lot of people have been talking about, like, I don't have time to practice. And I did create a post that I think, and I was a health coach, so let me back up. I heard this excuse all the time, I don't have time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all have busy lives. We all have something that occupies our time, right? Facebook is a huge time sink. Jobs, kids, pets, spouses, yard work. You know, plus you want to do the fun things in life too, right? So all those things take up time in our life. But it is just like, you know, I don't have time to exercise. It's the same thing applies. If you want it bad enough, you will find a way. If not, you will find an excuse. And a lot of the newer witches that are coming in the group, they think this spell casting has to be this big, elaborate, grandioso gesture. It doesn't. There are rituals and such that are time consuming. But if you want to incorporate things in your day-to-day life, something as simple as washing your hands can become an intention of self-love, or washing away anxiety, sweeping the floor. I'm sweeping all the negative energy out the door. It's simple things. That's magic. That's your intentions. That's setting the vibration within your home and within yourself. And if you're looking for quick things that you can do to fit in your day without all this the craziness, this was moon water that I collected. I had a pink candle, and these are from my roses out front. I had picked and dried, and it was 3 simple things: moon water, which was free, my roses, which were free, and these teeny tiny candles. I think they were a box of them, a box of 100 spell candles for, $19.99. So in the grand scheme of things, I didn't spend a whole bunch of money on this spell, and I didn't have a whole lot of flashy bells and whistles. So a lot of these spells too that I take from these, I did adapt this a little bit to suit myself and my own needs. Feel free to do that. You're not going to ruin the spell. So the spell in this book called for a whole rose. I didn't have a whole rose. All my roses have since passed. I had rose petals. I used those. My intention was still there, and that's what matters. And I'm still using the same flower. I'm just using the petals instead of the entire rose. So the meaning and the magic behind the magical properties of the rose is still there. My intention is still there. So, don't be so strict on yourself when you're trying to do spells. Don't be so rigid. Let it flow. Let it come freely. Let it come naturally. If you hate roses, don't use a rose. Use something else that signifies, self-love, or whatever it is that you're trying to do with this. You could do literally, I love using that word, literally. You could do the same spell, but say your intention is you want to bring, or you want to get rid of anxiety, or you want to, manifest a powerful brain. Pick something. So rosemary is good for the brain. So instead of using roses, throw rosemary in there and do the same thing. Say some little chant about how your brain is smart and you're thankful for it, and, whatever comes to you. Nothing is silly, because if it's coming from inside you and coming from your heart, and you are truly in love with what you're saying and truly believe in what you are saying, nothing's silly. So feel it, let it flow, and go for it. All right, so now I'm done with my video, and I hope that you found some helpful tips in here. So take care. Until next time, remember, live, love, and magic.